According to the CoreLogic Home Value Index results for May, Australian dwelling values have dropped by 33%. I'm just kidding, of course, just a little stab to the CBA and news.com.au for spreading that message around last month. Now, according to the actual CoreLogic Home Value Index results, Australian dwelling values dropped by 0.4% in May, which is a pretty good result still, much better than many an economist and news outlets predicted. In all honesty, I also didn't manage to get it quite right, as I predicted a tiny increase in May, but I was not far off either. So let's unpack the May results. From all capital cities, Melbourne's performance was down most, with a 0.9% drop. All of that thanks to the units, as house prices held firm with zero drop in value. Sydney dropped by 0.4% and Brisbane by 0.1%. Nationwide, house values dropped by 0.4%, and given the current circumstances, that's not a bad result. With the most and the worst of COVID-19 behind us, and definitely it's better than a 33% drop. CoreLogic head of research Tim Lawler said, considering the weak economic conditions associated with the pandemic, a fall of less than 0.5% in housing values over the month shows the market has remained resilient to a material correction. With clearance rates up significantly across the country in May and an estimated 18.5% increase of sales activity, I dare say we'll be looking at a pretty good next few months. But why only a few months? Low interest rates, increased market confidence combined with the government stimulus packages that are currently in force. Now, should those packages be stopped entirely, we may see a negative impact on the house market. But do I believe the government will let that happen? Not at all. They'll never let that happen. I'm confident that there will be significant government support for as long as is required to avoid a downturn. I don't know what it will look like though, so therefore I'll stick with the prediction for the next few months, and in particular for June. I am fairly certain we'll see a turnaround in the house prices trend. That means either a drop of 0.3% or less, or, and I'm going to say it again, a small increase of value, in particular in Melbourne, Sydney and Brisbane.